I'm sure that if we ourselves, or knew a loved one who was suffering from memory loss, we would do pretty much anything within our power to stop that process. My great nan had Alzheimer's, and watching that was painful. I don't envy the decisions that so far the three characters that we've come across have had to make regarding Index. Luckily, though, it does seem as though the 1 year anniversary removal system might come to an end. Hopefully, with less fingers down throats, though. One way to find out. But in fact, there's more at play. Why exactly were they keeping them in that loop of destroying her memory? Is there anything that is immune to his right hand's destruction? Well, obviously, natural and physical entities, but still. The fact that he doesn't even have to understand the magic or mystery behind something is just like, boop! That no longer exists. You can seal up the Demon Lord as much as you want. It will get defeated with a single high five. I am glad though that the characters that we saw at the beginning, the self-proclaimed evil magician and the samurai girl, were there's a lot more to them than just what was displayed up front. Giving the characters a little bit more depth. Hmm. So many questions, so little answers. That was creepy. I don't believe that it will be able to come up with something that can best his abilities, though. Just another on top of everything. And then she'd basically be able to live out her life like a normal person. Although, I'm not sure if the church would take that lying down. Really, it seems so, yeah. Is it only aimed at the intruder, as she put it, or the entire vicinity? And even, yeah, even if he can nullify magic and whatnot, he's still taking, like, direct heat and whatnot straight. I said whatnot a few times, straight to his arm. But was he having a change of heart now that he's kind of come understanding his way of thinking? And now that that possibility is laying itself on a silver platter, why not at least attempt to dig in? For what we've been shown of this character being a somewhat slacker, not really paying much attention, just flitting his way through life, he can be very intense. It's fine. It's just a few dislocated fingers. Fuck that satellite in particular. They seem to really like St. George, but considering the church is from England, yeah, okay. Although I think, wasn't St. George Welsh? Can't remember. Just getting close, that's all he needs. Who's going to repair, which I'm guessing is the teacher's home? She's going to come back from a relaxing bath and it's just the place is ransacked. Considering the, 103,000 grimoires and the attack that's being used at the minute is basically just a beam. That one feathers. We're getting back to the 400-meter sprint, even though he was only 8 steps away. Any Bible scripture and whatnot, I don't know. I mean, I've read it, but I don't remember much, apart from enough to know that I'm not a Christian. That was fast acting. And is this magical AI thing something that he can destroy with his power? Weren't we all meant to be wary of all the feathers anyway? Blap. And of course, it comes along with a heavenly angel chorus. Still, fair few episodes to go. I don't think he's done for. Hmm. Seems like a weird coincidence that you'd bring it up in casual conversation, though. It's not addressed to you! That's a lot of envelope that she just ripped off. Quite a few pages. Hopefully it's not double-sided. Quite poetic. Actually, yeah, it's best if we don't tell you what's going on, so yeah. Keep as you're doing. But now that questions have been raised, the church are gonna be planning something else if they weren't already. Hmm. I wondered what that last coup was for. Just you're gonna have to remember the message and pass it on. Is he in a coma or horribly disfigured from whatever? As long as they never actually have to amputate his hand, then we're fine. Hmm. I'm watching his hair flutter in the breeze. But it seems as soon as we don't need it, the wind goes away. Oh shit. Yep, we can guess now. How far back did the memory destruction go? I mean, he still seems to have a grasp of language. But him trying to save her memories and having his own taken away from him. That's a lot of terms that are confusing. Hmm. Magicians don't exist. Wow. Yeah, it's a bit odd, isn't it? I guess, throw him out the window. If it was a joke, he needs defenestration. So, what, did he pay the doctor to go along with that? Was that just a convenient lie to get the church off your back? If so, that's kind of clever. So all he needed to do was, what, touch himself? I mean, see? Quite handy, actually. You still need to throw him out the window, though. Good thing you're in hospital. They can fix those various lacerations he just received. Even the pillow. Well, was there another lie upon everything else? So yes, there is another layer to it. He did lose his memories and basically just kind of played it off from the descriptions that he's been told. That's some pretty good acting. In her. Well, not sure your heart technically has the ability to record and retain information. Could be wrong. I'm sure that, yeah, there is going to be further ramifications for having a satellite, whatever its functions were, just being wiped out. Along with the cost of having to put a new one up there. Whoever put all those pipes on the ceiling, that's really upsetting my OCD. Deep blood. A girl possessing the power to kill a certain organism that you don't even know exists. What? So who is this certain someone going to be? Does there have to be a war between the two though? I mean, of course, they're not going to be some sort of idealistic peace, but there's quite a few wires going in from the robe. So because he's a nobody. Hmm. But you made it clear you don't like him. Yeah, I suppose. So it works for everyone. They use him as a trump card, but at the same time, he's not really good for anything else. Which Kukatsuki. Okay. Supernatural abilities, espers, well, like magicians, vampires? In a world like this, where would a great vampire be? But this episode in particular, with its was it a double cross or was it a double cross? With it, oh, I've lost my memories. Only joking. No, but really. A lie like that is going to get exposed, but you know, he can be like, oh, I guess the fact that I don't remember certain things that happened could just be remnants of the magic affecting my memories before I managed to reverse it. I'm sure with his way of getting out of trouble just by talking will help him out there. I wish I had convenient memory loss and amnesia. It would have proved useful several times. I don't care about anything else, I just want to see that kitten. I do like how they used St. George, though. Not really an obscure individual, but then again, I can't really think of any kind of lesser known English myths and fables and legends. I would like to say that was in bad taste, but then I know it's probably something exactly like I would do. My way of handling stress is through poor attempts at humour. If one day we actually understand the human mind well enough that we can create save states, download our memories onto a USB stick or whatever it would be in 100 years' time. So we'd never actually forget anything, or actually would never need to remember anything either. Double-edged sword. I see that Index is the kind of show that as soon as one trouble is being somewhat laid to rest, they're just going to introduce another one. Just, by the way, just round the corner, vampires. Maybe they are vampire. No one's going to get that reference. But with that little bit of text I saw in the preview, I'm guessing it's going to have something to do with the school, so the characters that it's been trying to introduce but hasn't really done much to that effect are going to take more of a leading role now. We'd have to see. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to take a break, because then you won't miss out. Especially if you turn on notifications. But if not, if you're content, you can sit back for a little bit longer, because there's more Index on the way. I'll see you there. Whether I was losing my memory or not, I believe I'd be able to fake my way through life thanks to my Patreons, because so far Sal, Raywin, Electric Ant, Denamet1997, Shiwan, Jennifer Rojas, Mecha, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Dark Shadow 7899, Yuki Ali, and everyone else are the sparse fragments of information that can piece my personality back together. So thank you.